Yes, next after effects is a bitmaps menu, right? In this bitmaps menu, some options. So let us get one reference image, right? So import this one. I'll get one image. Yes, come to bitmaps. So here what? Convert to bitmap. It is already a bitmap. Suppose this is your shape, a rectangle. Okay, let us fill color. So this is your shape, and you can change this to convert to bitmap. Okay, so what type of bitmap you want? So resolution 300, or you can choose in the color mode CMYK. So here some options are there. Okay, and this you can choose this one. Now it is convert into a bitmap image, right? So I'm using Control Z. Now find this one. It is a vector, but here this is already image. This is a straighten image. Suppose you can apply this, you will get the some options here. See, the box mesh is showing here straighten image, right? So this grid, if you want, you can use this grid, and some options are there, zoom in, zoom out, and here it is display an image to fit the window, right? And here it is what? Display an image to normal size and hand. Okay, and here it is. You can add the grid, more grid if you want, and correct the lens distortion. Suppose if you have any the lens distortion images are there. Okay, you can change that. And suppose you can rotate this image to check the disturbed unstraightened images. Here you can straighten. Okay, this is horizontal perspective. Okay, and you can crop image, crop and resample to original size. So these are, right now I'm not using all these things, so cancel this one. And bitmap image adjustment lamp. So here auto adjust, these colors are auto adjusted. This temperature, you can add this temperature, so more. Okay, so we are adding into this a blue temperature, and here it is into a warm look you are getting. And the tint means adding white. Okay, the saturation, the brightness, okay, increase and decrease, and even contrast also do the same, highlights, and here it is the shadows of course, and the midtones. All these can check all these things, or here can reverse to the last operation, right? And reset and save. Okay, remove JPEG artifacts. So here remove JPEG artifacts. So it is applied, and suppose Control Z and edit bitmap. So if you click here, so this file will open in Corel Paint. So Corel Paint is like Photoshop. Okay, Adobe Photoshop. So that is an image editing software. You can edit, you can correct them and remove backgrounds, same like Photoshop, right? It's Corel Paint. Okay, and then here you can crop bitmaps. Suppose here, okay, crop bitmaps. Already the cropping option is there. Okay, suppose here it is not showing. Let us check this, the crop tool. This you can crop. Resample. So resample image. So width and height. So here you are changing, actually resample means you are changing this image to some other size, right? So increase the resolution and horizontal vertical mode the nearest neighbor, so always by cubic you can keep this, and suppose save OK. So it is what resampled that image as per our given number. And this mode here black and white, okay, and the grayscale geotone. So this is paletted lab color, CMYK color, and RGB color. Suppose convert this into black and white. So here it is showing into before after, right? So half tone here is a half tone effect. You can change these values here, but for the half tone there are no intensity options are there. The screen type square or round, so you can change this one, or lines or cross, and these are fixed 4x4 and this is fixed 8x8. Okay, so here I am using the line art. So this is the line art, right? So this is nice, looking nice, and you can change the values, the threshold value going back. So white is adding more, and get into that the black is adding. So this is the actual a point set 128 or otherwise near to that, give the value, and if you say OK, that will take. And after that one there is a ordered. So again this is right, this is a kind of the black and white images, right? This is a Jarvis, so this is Jarvis, and again the other things also there. So Stucky, see this, and changes to Floyd Steinberg. So kind of textures it is adding, right? The half tone, this is the half tone effect, right? So you can change this to normal square. Cardinality distribution, right? This is, so these are all convert to in bitmap. You get all these things and reset this one, reset it and cancel, and again from bitmap. These are grayscale. After this the black and white to color, here we are using this grayscale, okay, convert into the black and white, okay, and again bitmap. Geotone, so geo, so geotone, see this is in monotone, you can change this to geotone. So it is adding one more color here, okay, you can change that to any shape and that color, okay, and then can use this tritone. So 3, we are adding 3, okay, so get this one and add this thread some more, and this is quadratone, okay, this is, even you can edit this one, can change these colors to any of this, okay, it is applying there, and suppose reset and cancel, and come to bitmaps again in the mode. This is paletted 8-bit. So here range sensitivity and the processed palettes. So this is range sensitivity, and here select the color here, importance. So you can change these values because this is not to range sensitivity, and the palette the uniform colors, color styles palette, and dithering. So ordered, and here now the processed palette is there, so you can use these colors, any of these colors, okay, and suppose edit or save this one, come back to this normal, and here the presets are there, 8-bit, 4-bit, 2 bits, this is in that, right? See, it is applying to this, right? Okay, the default. Okay, and reset this one and cancel. Come back to bitmaps and mode. Suppose if it is RGBs, then it if it is RGB, then it will open the lab color 24 bit. Okay, now see, this is the lab colors, so it is automatically applied on this. Now change this to this one, the CMYK color 32 bit. So now see, to change it to CMYK. Now come back to RGB color mode, right? So right now it is in CMYK color mode. We can change this to RGB, right? Yeah, these are our next. Inflate bitmap, auto inflate bitmap. Right now it is in auto inflate bitmap and manually inflate bitmap. So manually you can change this original size or inflate to some pixels. You can change. Suppose here I am adding some pixels here. Okay, inflate by percentage. You can change this percentage here. Height and width it is applying because the maintain aspect ratio is on. So say okay. So now it is added to that. Now come back to bitmaps. Okay. Now here we have the break link. Suppose if you open images by the link, you can unbreak that one and update the link. Suppose if you open by the linked files, okay, there you can update from link if any changes are happened to the original image there. So automatically that will update to that link, right? So right now it is not in a linked file, so it is directly embedded into that. Okay, then here we have quick trace. So here we have image options. Suppose when you click here, there in the properties we have options are there. Quick trace, already I have explained all these things. Image trace option. The same way here they are giving again the quick trace. So it is quickly tracing that image. And Control Z. And again bitmap. Select this one. So bitmaps. The center line trace. There is a technical illustration. Here in the technical illustration and line drawing. So this is mostly those drafting and mechanical CAD engineering, the drawings, they use these options, right? These two, these options we use. Suppose you can convert this into line art. This is line art. This is line art, right? You can give them more details if you want. So it's giving these details. The smoothing also you can give if you want, and corner smoothness also you can add here. These corner points will add the smoothness, right? So right now I don't want. So clearly I'll explain about the image trace options, image trace or the power trace, right, in CorelDRAW. The previous classes you can check all those. You'll get the more information on that. So cancel this bitmap again. Yeah, here we have detail logo. So you are converting your image into the detail image. So here detailing I am adding here. Okay, and now save. Okay, it will take, but right now I don't want. So these are all options. So clip art, changing into the clip art, the same like the before one. And here low quality image. Low quality images means it is converting your image into a vector, but in a low quality. Okay, so here I am using high quality so that it will trace into high detailed image. Suppose close up this one, so we will get the options here. Now see, the image has been traced, right? Can give them more detail. Yes, this is. So cancel this one. Again bitmap. So these are all these things. And if you have plugins that are original app, you can get to the plugins from the Corel library. And the bitmap mask, suppose here a bitmap mask, so you can use this one and change this tolerance. Okay, so selected one, and suppose apply here, it is applied, but it is not showing, because choose this number, the tolerance as per your requirement. So apply this one. Now see, it is the mask is added. So let's give some numbers here. See, this is what. So when you click this one, set the color there. Suppose which type of color you want, you can set for the bar. And if you want, you can save this and give the number here and say apply. See, this is what the masking it is. Bitmap mask. Okay. Yes, done. Next bitmap here. Yeah, this is over, right? So here we completed all these bitmap effects.